Welcome to What's Growing at CMC, the weekly segment where I, Daniel,
and I, Talasha, share with you about some of what God is growing here at College Mennonite Church.
We asked last week for pictures of what's growing in your gardens, and Joe and Linda Christoffel obliged.
Linda says, one of the reasons we like to stay home in the summer is so that we can tend our vegetables and flowers in our backyard.
Great news!
As of this past Thursday, Elkhart County has been in the blue for 3 weeks.
This means two big things for our congregation.
First, we can now have up to 500 people in our sanctuary.
So, come on out!
Second, those of us who are vaccinated are no longer required to wear masks in the church building.
If you are unvaccinated, and yes, this includes children, you do still need to wear a mask.
We do this to protect those who are unable to be vaccinated and those who are physically vulnerable.
And if you're eligible to be vaccinated and want help getting your shot, we here at the church are happy to help you find your way through the system.
We'll get to continue these new freedoms as long as our county stays in the blue.
A lot of planning is underway for next fall.
We will have Sunday school for adults and children, and we need your help.
We need leaders and caregivers.
For everyone, from infants through high schoolers.
We are in particular need of people who can care for our littlest ones in the infant and toddler rooms, both during worship and Sunday school.
You don't need to be an expert for any of these roles.
You just need to be curious, compassionate, and ready to learn with the children and youth of our congregation.
Please let us know if you'd like to explore this ministry.
Guess what? Compassion Camp is this weekend.
We're busy getting everything ready for what looks like it will be a weekend of learning, growing in faith, relationship building, and outreach.
If you haven't yet registered, you still can.
Sign up online or on paper.
Curious about how we're keeping this safe but relaxed?
First off, we're going to be outside in the shade of the Schrock Plaza a lot.
When we're all in one group, close together, we'll all wear masks.
When we are in family groups to do our projects, your group will be able to decide whether to wear masks, depending on vaccination and health realities of your group.
We will eat outside and spread apart for that.
And here are some other things to expect about the weekend.
When you arrive between 9:30 and 10 a.m. on Saturday, signs will direct you to the sign-in table.
There, you will pick up a family pack which has all the supplies you need for the weekend.
You'll also each get your own CMC branded water bottle to refill throughout the weekend.
If you have too many water bottles as it is and you don't want one, no worries, just bring your own.
After you're signed in and supplied up, you'll follow signs and decorations to the water fountain area in Schrock Plaza.
You can settle in there, enjoy some music, and chat with the others around you.
We'll have our first worship and story session as a big group, and then divide into family groups to do some simple projects together.
We'll come back together for another worship and story session, then get picnic baskets and enjoy lunch together.
We'll have one more worship and story session, another project time, and a closing time together.
Then on Sunday, you can gather with others from church to join a virtual, as in not here, worship service together.
Then at 4 o'clock, that's when you come back to the church area and meet in Schrock Plaza for another worship and story session, followed by lots of project stations.
And finally, we'll have a cookout together.
Here's what you'll need to bring for the weekend.
Chairs and or blankets, something to sit on.
Bibles, of course.
Sunglasses, sunscreen.
And any other personal items your family may need when you are away from home for 6 hours.
On Sunday, Please bring plenty of the food that you were assigned in the church email that came out.
And that's it.
Feel free to invite neighbors and friends to any and all parts of the weekend.
We hope to see lots of you there.
For now, of course, remember,
God was, God is, and God will be.
Thanks be to God.
Reaping and sowing, planting and hoeing, there's something showing, popping up through the sod. The Spirit's blowing, new life we're knowing, giving and growing in the garden of God. Reaping and sowing, planting and hoeing, there's something showing, popping up through the sod. The Spirit's blowing, new life we're knowing, giving and growing in the garden of God.